Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm about to play some sort of M13. I don't know what yet, and I think I can't look at the channel because there is some lag involved. I'll try to look at the channel. Because there is some lag involved. Wow! I'll try to look at the channel. Okay, there is some lag involved. Wow! I'll try to look at the channel. Okay, I didn't think that wasn't enough. Okay, there is some lag involved. Wow! I'll try to look at the channel. So why am I getting an echo? There is some lag involved. Wow! I'll try to look at the channel. Haha! Okay. So now the sound should be better. Hopefully. Let me know if there is a problem with the sound. I'll keep the chat like there. Oh, it doesn't show. But there will probably be no viewers anyway. I did announce it on Twitch. I should announce it on YouTube as well. So there it is announced. And we'll just have to wait for either of this to fill. I'll take the first one. I should be practicing M13 sealed, but draft is just so much more fun that I would prefer to play draft. Rhox is M13 sealed, so just have to wait for that. Oh, I should do that, but I love draft so much. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll do whatever feels first. So I'll carry off for a few seconds and just skip ahead if you're watching this on YouTube. This is a byproduct of streaming and then putting it on YouTube. Just put the coffee on. Okay, I'm 20 minutes from a time window where I have to we have to quit. Because I'm doing something at 7, and it will probably take me 20 minutes to get there. It is right now 3:40. But it seems that we will be doing sealed. That means we should check out the notes. This is my 128-page card note document. Tips for M13 sealed. Never ever play blue. If it looks like your best call, it most likely isn't. The color just isn't deep enough. Okay, and then black is best, green is best. But we are leaving this queue and we are on. Oh, nice. Super lag. Okay, we got the money. We have lag here. Black ring. Dust the Predatory Rampage. Spike Bailoff. Primal Hunt Beast. Timber Wolf. Elvish Vision. Oh, green is bad. That's rare. Red looks stronger. A lot stronger, really. So I think we could almost dismiss green immediately here, despite the Predatory Rampage. I can play Wall of Fire if I need to. The Gazer. Well, red is a hard candidate here. Black is deep. Really deep. Triple Bloodhound Bat. No murder, sadly. And the black ring. So we have pretty deep blue pool. And I think I like my blue here. Say what you wish, but I will consider my blue cards. That's pretty good. But what is this? Faithmender. Wow, what a pool! So where are the bombs? Sarah Avatar is actually a bomb, especially in a Faithmender deck. And I think Faithmender Sarah Avatar is pretty strong here. And I like red for splash, so maybe we should get red down to a splash. But the Gazer is so good. What about black? What about just going black, white, exalted? Playing splashing red for what? Flames of the Firebrand, Slumbering Dragon, and one Goblin. I don't have any help with splashing, so I might just have to be pure and play white-black. Talon's Invocation, Sleep, Divination, Essence Gather, and so on. I'm thinking if I can get to 9 sorceries. Oh, there's a pacifism here too. Isn't this just a blue-white deck? Isn't this just an amazing blue-white deck? And rings and bloodhound bats. But do I have enough instants or sorceries? No, because I lose the good instants and sorceries if I go white. Talents, Invocations, Sleep, Divination, Essence Gather, and Summon, and a Safe Passage. That's just 6. And I want to have more. So maybe I just have to splash for them. But splashing isn't very reliable here. I think I'll take the advice and ignore blue, actually. And I think black just looks stronger. There are no switcheroos. The Archaeomancer can't really be used as I want them to, so I'm still winning in the air. And this deck should just be fantastic. What if I try to play Blood Reckoning in a life gain deck? But it's just so expensive. Hey, Knight of Glory, hello. And of course Angelic Benediction is better. This is an 18 creature deck. And whatever is not creature is life gainers. There is the black ring, but I only have 6 black creatures. So that's somewhat questionable, but I can regenerate the Faithmender, for example, with the black ring. I have Sign in Blood. I really don't like Ravenous Rats. I have a Safe Passage in my sideboard. Angelic Benediction. Is that a better card than Ravenous Rats? Maybe. But the Ravenous Rats carry the ring and they can get exalted. So is Angelic Benediction a better card than Safe Passage? Maybe. How many exalted creatures? Just 3. So we can't count an exalted. Where is all the life gonna come from to the Rhox Faithmender? It's only the Sunstriker, the Bloodhunt Bats, and the Essence Drain. But it should be enough to fuel a Sarah Avatar. I think possibly I should play Disentomb over Safe Passage. With this many creatures, I'll get back something good. What else is not a creature? 18 creatures. Essence Drain, Safe Passage, Ring of Satrid, Sign of Blood, Pacifist. That's just 5 cards. Do I want to Safe Passage, or do I rather want the Disentomb in this 18 creature deck? There are actually 4 exalted creatures. Or do I prefer the Angelic Benediction? I do have so many flyers. Okay, I'm putting Angelic Benediction in the deck. I'm not really impressed with it. And it might be wrong. But I know other people like it. I'm not that happy about it. Might cut a 2-2? There are so many 2-2s in this deck. I think I'm cutting a Lion, bringing back Safe Passage. Yeah, that looks better on the curve. So how much removal is this? It's Essence Drain and Pacifist. That's all there is. So they'll stop us in the air. They'll stop us on the ground. But our guys are just there to stop them. And then we win with Bloodhound Bats. And an enormous Sarah Avatar. That's the plan. And I am in the Black-White Exalted camp again, where I really hate to be. M13, Phantom Seal, Date, I'll never remember this format, and number 7. This is my deck. Think I should have gone blue? Remember, blue is a bad color, and Archeomancer isn't very hot with 6 sorcerers instants. And having 17 creatures, that is hot. I like this. I like this a lot. There are 7 black creatures now. I am up. I want to play this. I feel good about it. I think I can go far. I'm going to get some coffee. Please fill my chat. No, nobody's watching. Except you guys on YouTube, and that makes me reluctant to stream because everybody watches this on YouTube, so why should I leave you with these pauses that happen when I do xsplit stream? And I don't really have a time counter, so I can't tell you where the first match begins. So if you look at this, please note for people when the first match begins, when the second match begins, and then I'll put it in the show notes. Thanks. Getting coffee. Oh, back with the coffee. So we believe this. What happens when somebody plays Rancor? I die. What happens when somebody plays Flyers? I block with my Flyers, who are not good enough. I haven't solved the count of 5. I think the Sarah Avatar will be good in this deck. But can I withstand the green? A green assault on the ground? I don't know. And I actually have... where are my exotic guys? Guardians of Acacia, Servant of Nephros, Aeon Squire, Knight of Glory, Angelical Edition. I don't have an actualizing green either. So much good stuff in red that I don't want to splash without the volume wise. Red had some pretty strong cards, but overall red was weak. It is the Slumbering Dragon of Flames, the 2 Rampaging Goblins, the Volcanic Gazer, possibly the Flankers and the Muckway. That's a lot of cards. But I now went into the most powerful archetype in the format, and there must be a point to that. Shouldn't that be pretty good? right? I think it should be pretty good. Changing the video headline, M13 Phantom Seal number 7. Black White Assaulted with Sarah Avatar. This is practice for the mocks. I am pretty good at playing drafts with M13. In my last 6 drafts I gone 2-1, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 2-1. I just lost. I had a 14 game win streak. And here we go. And my opponent is D-Skog. And I should just overwhelm him with my fantastic deck. I have a decent hand. This is a place where safe passage doesn't do much. I think I'm gonna put on aggression here. Then safe passage doesn't accomplish a lot. Krenko's command is a crap card. Unless you have Arms Dealer or Krenko. And maybe he does. Okay, now I'm gonna play Scorpion. Yeah, Scorpion, Guardians of Croatia. I played the Faithmender last. And he misses his land drop. So this is the Scorpion, because the Scorpion stops the Goblin from attacking. It is the Guardians, right? And then the Sarah. Do I attack here? I think I'm fairly safe. And I can take 1 damage. I can do 2 damage to him and take 1 damage myself. Wow, this wasn't much competition, but I'll take any win I can get. Knight of Glory Faithmender, but that's just worse than Sarah. Especially as he has no way of stopping Sarah. So I can cast them next turn and hit with the Sarah for 7. And I won't even have to play the Faithmender. Okay. Well, maybe this is not as good practice for the mocks that I thought. I hate this lag. Okay, remember it's red. So safe passage will probably be a lot better than Angelic Benediction. So we're taking out Angelic Benediction, putting in a decent tomb actually. Because we already have a safe passage. The Avatar. And the Warfighter Knight of Glory is start, but it's very vulnerable to Chandra's Fury or Flames of the Firebrand. But I can't really send this back. But it's not the best start. Except of course that I get to hit him for 3 on turn 2. Which is pretty awesome. But it will be the world's greatest Flames of the Firebrand. I'm not even sure I should cast the MagicGatheringStrat here. So I'm just begging for Flames of the Firebrand, but he had to geyser me. I didn't even check my soldier count. Because I figured that Warfragment is just a sweet wall. Oh, Paradox! Making notes here. Paradox, Geyser. Well, I'm gonna block here because I need all my lives I can get. So I'm gonna block with both these guys. As I now have the avatar on, I block you. Any tricks? No tricks. I want to get to the avatar. That's just so cool. But now I'm gonna start taking damage. Boar, Blatas Boar. It's pretty hard to do anything about that. Except gain some lives. That guy's great. So I will play 14-14, who will become an 11-11. I really need to draw something else. But I will hit for 11. And then I will hit for... Oh, maybe not. Oh, well. Mindclaw, gotta take note of him. Really bad guy. And he's blocked with the Savannah line. The avatar doesn't have trample. Where am I liking, guys? And I really get to play 14-14 avatar here. Turtle! Okay, she's 11-11. She... Blood Bat! Okay, 11-11 is still pretty big. Too big for you. So I'm gonna attack with 11-11. Play Ring of Saphrid. Enchant. Equip the Scorpion. And play the Rhox Faithmender. I think it's equipping the Rhox Faithmender then attacking with him that will work. But now a bat will be super good. But attacking with the Faithmender and equipping it will be very useful. Okay, so let's do it slowly and methodically. We're equipping the ring to the Faithmender. And the Faithmender and Avatar swings okay. So I get 2 lights. And then I equip back. And then he will bolt the Faithmender. But if he does... Oh, wait a minute. We are regenerating the creature. Equipping to the giant scorpion. Playing walking corpse. Going down to 7. Bat! Yes! Right, I think it's just a swing with everything situation here. Right? Fog! Okay, so it takes 7. 6. And I equip that guy. And Sarah Avatar is a 15/15 creature. Whoa! And he skipped. He jumped the tournament, and that's just not very good, because you get the prize for going to 1. So you shouldn't quit after losing 1. So hey, what do we do now? We have spare time. Well, I'll be right back and get more coffee. listening to Top 8 Magic right now. It's one of the podcasts I'm evaluating for the Top 10 Magic podcast show that is about to receive a new episode very soon. And Top 8 Magic, listening to BM talk about magic, he's probably the one guy I like to listen most to of all people talking about magic. And listening to him talking about magic is great, but listening to him talking about anything else like TV series really suck. So Top 8 Magic is going to make the 15th place out of about 50 Magic podcasts. So that's still pretty high. What else? Maybe we should be working on the M13 document. Because I know it isn't finished. I really don't own the rights to this document. It's just my personal notes. And I have to watch my own videos to find out what I played. I only won one Phantom Seal. This is my 7th. We can do some editing here. This was my last one draft. There was an error when I tried to post this to YouTube. It's draft number 26. Number 26 on YouTube. So there was an error when I posted this. So now I spoiled it for you guys. I won. I'm gonna do an article about all my winning decks in M13. Two Rampage Goblins, you know I love the Rampage Goblin, it's just fantastic. Because looting is just so good in Limited. Westwood Warder, I have some spells as well. Broken spells, good spells! That Cowering Fear, it did a lot of work. Still no one is watching this. I wonder how many times I have streamed until somebody actually starts watching it. And in the sideboard I had a Planet and Naturalize. Just like today actually. Didn't note the matches here. But there is a limit to how much noting I can do. This is my Archetype document. I posted that on MagicGatheringStrat. If you haven't already, but I know you have, you should go here. MagicGatheringStrat. That's my website. I run it together with a couple of guys. There are 6 people writing now. And here's my MOX article, where I detail how I got to the box, how I got my 15 Cupids, and now I actually have 16. There's also a lot about blue-black trinket control in Pauper, there's a lot about modern, there's a lot about Pauper in general, there's some standard, there's a lot of limited. It's just everything about Magic. That reminds me I should check Pure MTGO. See if anything has happened with my articles. This is my next article, 1099 matches with blue-black trinket control. You can see, this is a preview of the article, but the whole thing is the YouTube video here, detailing exactly the matches for blue-black trinket control in Pauper. I have a draft of the article on my own website here, but Pure is a really big website. Wait a minute, this we should read again. This is the conclusion from the first weeks, data mining during the first weeks of M13. The most balanced draft format in recent history. Players will be well rewarded for drafting flexibly and paying close attention to Sigma, and playing green. M13 speed is fairly average, there's plenty of room for decks of all strategies. And I actually think M13 is the best draft format ever. Games with regularly reach 6 mana, 7 mana is doable. If you have a card that is worth not being able to play it a portion of the time, 8 mana spells should probably be avoided. There are tools to make it possible to cast spells, and that's one type of item. You have to have the tools, but it's good. Play first, but keep in mind it's often correct to choose the drawing and attrition mirrors or control mirrors. Black is the strongest deck in the format, but it's not enough better to be worth forcing. The two best decks in the format are white, black, and black, green, which both use color to fit together, especially well with the base black deck. Forcing blue-white is a potential strategy in high-stake situations where you really need 3-0. That is, blue-white decks tend to do either very, very well or very poor. This is an extremely interesting article, actually, about the data mining of the first weeks of M13. The statistics analysis. But we have some cards here that I haven't really put grade on. Helium Crystal, Force 6 pick. Or maybe we do, I'm not really sure. So I'm checking. Evolving was, hey, here is the dual lands. Not expensive enough to pick purely for value. If the land is in your colors, pick it quite high anyway. Having a dual land does help a lot. And I think they are maybe 5th to 7th picks. If you don't think about the value. One of them is missing. Wow, that's an exercise. What's wrong with this thing? Okay, let's rewrite this headline. Dragon Skull Summit. Can I now make it? Yeah, there we go. Drown, Catacomb, Glacial, Fortress, that's all 5. Rootbound, Crag, and Sun Petal Grove. Yeah. LSV says they're always nice to have, but rarely critical. And I think that's pretty reasonable. We have to be insane to first pick a land. Yeah, that's it. What's this sweet thing? Second to fourth pick, it's Cathedral of War. That's very high. Very high indeed. But it is. I wouldn't pick it as a... I pick it as third, fifth pick. But it is a good card. This is a card that does nothing 4 times over. People will play it. They think they're clever, but the joke is really on them. And I think Trading Post is just almost unplayable, maybe as a 23rd card, but it's really bad. Cards for life, life for ghosts, ghost artifacts, and artifacts cards. What is this? Settlers of Catan? Tormod's Crypt. It is an instant, right? Is it an instant? And thus it could stop an... oh, I don't have any Tormod's Crypts. I think you play it and then you sacrifice it as an instant, right? And that means you can counter an Archaeomancer or a Rise from the Grave. So it's not totally unplayable. That's why I'm making it the 13th to the 15th pick. Yeah. But of course you should never ever play a Tormod's Crypt. Here's a combo with Prey Upon. Who is combo with Prey Upon? Stuffydoll! Wow. Yeah, Stuffydoll works very good against decks without flyers, but he's He isn't that impressive. Maybe higher than 46, yeah, I think. I think it's okay. Staff of Min is just the first pick, it's just broken. It's everything Giant Tome ever wanted to be. First pick your Staff of Mins, you will not regret it, you win games. Sense of Delirium is a better card than Staff of Min. Few people believe me when I say that, but I won so many games with Sense of Delirium that it's just insane actually. It's Jace! It's pretty close to Jace. And Jace is the best card in the format. Who is the best of the rings? The red ring? I'm not sure. This is the ring I think is the best one. Is it the 5th or 7th pick? Remember, you have to have 7 or more pictures. I've gone with 9, but LSV says 7. And that actually means that I am right to play the black ring here. Remember, 7 black creatures. The white ring is not very impressive. The least impressive of the rings. I'll actually pick this somewhat lower. But it doesn't do a lot, especially in the exalted deck. The blue ring is pretty nasty. I'll pick that higher in the blue deck. Because the hexproof thing is pretty good, but isn't the black ring better? Yeah. It's still a 5th to 7th pick. Nobody's gonna play it, so 3.5 on color, that's pretty high. The rings weren't that good. Some black says 8 creatures. I don't know, maybe it's 8 creatures. I'm not sure. Primal Clay. Wow, I'm writing in Swedish here. You should always pick Primal Clays because they're just doing stuff. They always do what you want them to, and they're slightly better than you think. You're also sure to always play them. Whereas Phyrexian Hulk, you could say the same, but he's just bad. Time has not been kind to Phyrexian Hulk, whereas it has been kind to Primal Clay. Kitesail. If I don't have the green ring, I want Kitesail. Giant Tome, 8 to 10th pick. I will sometimes play it, especially in a slowish deck that can defend itself, but has a hard time winning, such as a life game deck. I played Giant Tome in my Rhox Faithmender draft, which was one of the 4 I won in a row. Jilly Lotus. Yeah, I got crushed with the Stormtide Leviathan deck, but it is not a good card. Gem of Becoming is maybe even worse than Jilly Lotus. I don't know which is the worst. It's hard to say. I don't want them even as the 23rd card. And of course we're not writing about constructed here, so we need to cut to make some space. Against very fast aggro, you definitely do not want. Does nothing. Not worth card. me one of the most overrated cards. Only good as a sideboard card against Sands of Delirium. And it's a 50-50. Don't be the guy that mulligan yourself by playing Elixir Immortality. It's not good. It's a 15th pick. You should play Tormod Script, because Tormod Script actually does something. But Elixir Immortality just gets you killed. Because you gain the 5 life and then they hit you again. And that won't keep you alive. Why can't I have a word? It's so stupid. Oh, I got a viewer! Hello, Mr. Viewer! Great, I'm recording for YouTube. I run a YouTube channel where people actually watch this stuff. But I'm trying to get into streaming, so that's why I'm here. And we're right now evaluating M13 cards while waiting for the second round here. I am Dilma, and I'm in the second round. And this is my 128-page document about M13. Oh, more viewers! Hello, viewers! Oh no. Okay, I'm not sure how to get rid of the echo. I use a standalone mic, and that's probably the problem. Okay, then I probably shouldn't use this software at all before I get a headset here. I have a headset in my other place where I record from, and there I have been able to stream. I don't get an echo when I use other recording software, but in xsplit that I use for Twitch, I get this echo, and I am not sure why. I did shut off the sound from Twitch, and I thought that was the cause of the echo. Sorry about that. Chronomaton, great card. Clock Romance, totally unplayable, of course. Going through this document, Chronoma's Memorial is a bomb, almost. It's pretty good. I think I have talked... Oh, the gold cards is just one, but here is a card that I haven't rated. Are you Swedish? Because I thought that, like, Din Mamma is pretty good. It makes me happy every time I see, like, who is winning? Din Mamma is winning! It's your mother! Norwegian brother, Nordic brother. I just got a 14-0 win streak, beaten by a Danish guy. So I won 3 drafts in a row and I was 1-0 in the last one. But then the Danish guy beat me. I am preparing for the MOX. I'm in the Magic Online Championship, and I have had a lot of success in M13 Limited lately. I've played so much M13. So now I'm practicing for the MOX. It's next weekend. I love to sound like a Swedish super robot. That's just great. But now all the YouTube viewers won't understand what I'm talking about. So now I will try to get the chat into the video. Screen region. Here's the screen region for you. Okay. Haha! I'm glad we could have the chat like over here. Did that work out? Oh, I'm confusing myself. I am new to streaming, in case you didn't notice. Oh well. I guess that kind of works. Usually do YouTube videos. I've done over 400 videos this year on channel MagicGatheringStrat on YouTube. Mostly Pauper and Limited. There are 3 other guys doing videos on the channel as well, so we cover Modern and Gatecrash and some other stuff as well. Trying to grow, trying to get more video makers. Also write articles on MagicGatheringStrat.com and PureMGO.com. The articles on Pure are all about Pauper, but I'm fed up with Pauper right now because of the temporal fissure decks that are just wrecking Pauper right now. So I'm 0 to 8 in my last 8 Pauper tournament matches, and I am 16-2 in my last 18 M13 draft matches. So I prefer M13 right now, especially with the finals coming up. And now I just have to talk a lot to cover the time. Let's look at the document again. I think I've now finally reviewed every card. Yeah, I have. This is not only my own notes, but also what other people think of the cards, especially from the time when M13 was was the main draft format. But the document is now complete, and we can close it. Right. So normally when I do YouTube videos I just pause now and walk away and do something else, but now I have to keep the stream going, otherwise I will be forced to edit stuff afterwards, and I hate editing. M13, should I reply in the chat or should I reply in talk? And I think I'll reply verbally. M13 is perhaps the best core set ever. It's a very balanced format and it's a good introduction to the game. There are a lot of chase rares. It's actually more valuable to draft M13 than Gatecrash, because Gatecrash is currently at a very low price. And Gatecrash is a lot more complicated than this. So if you're getting back to the game, you should pick up M13, I think. Drafting is expensive, and if you don't want to spend a lot of money, you should play Momir or Pauper, because they are rather cheap and easy to get into. But I am now... Oh! The 2-minute warning! Yay! Next round will begin! So, who won? Alterban won, Teeling won, and Ernst won. Yeah, Cloudpost and Temporal Fissure. Pauper used to be so fun, but Cloudpost and Temporal Fissure is just crushing it right now. It is just tearing up Pauper right now, and it's so sad. And I think something will be done. I think there's a banning announcement coming in early May, the Dragon's Maze banning announcement. I'm actually considering working to get Temporal Fissure and Cloudpost banned, because I think Pauper will be a much better format. And I know quite a bit about Pauper. Just look at my YouTube channel, I've been playing every deck. I used to have every deck, but now I started to sell off some Pauper cards because of Temporal Fissure. And I don't think Cloudpost is a very balanced card either to really be banned. It is already banned in Modern, and it should just be gone. But if you want to know everything about Clouds and Temple Fisher, you should check out Pauper Walkthroughs episode 8 on the YouTube channel, because then I interviewed the guy who created the Simic Storm Pose deck, the blue-green Cloud Pose Temporal Fisher deck. And he tells everything about the deck for 2.5 hours. Oh! Blue-black trinket control, yay! Sadly, blue-black trinket control gets crushed by Cloud Pose Temporal Fisher. So that's why I'm not playing it right now. And now we're gaming! RBSMPT. And streaming is quite distracting. I won't play first. Oh, it was a long time since I saw a hand like that. And I'm taking mulligan, and I am taking mulligan. Well, do I take a mulligan here? I am inclined to keep this, and of course I will flood if I do, but I am gonna keep this hand. And I'm not really sure what to do there. I've never encountered that before. It probably was a mulligan. I tend to make my errors taking too many mulligans. I'm playing Black White Exalted, and I have a couple of really good cards. And as this is a sealed deck, I think I should be doing well. But you never know. I very much have to draw. Play a 1-drop. That's not what I want to see. But this guy was a pretty good draw. Okay. How did you find this stream, Headpoke? Did you see my tweet? Or did you just randomly find it? Did you see it on YouTube? Okay, I think I should be down here and then cast the rats. I'm behind on the clock. I'm lagging a bit from streaming. And I need to focus. Oh, you found me on the Twitch channel. Good! Nobody ever does. No, I haven't. This is just the 4th time I stream Magic. I have streamed more Battlefield, but it's hard because of the lag. Oh, welcome. Glad that you found it. Glad that somebody did. I'm gonna stand up, because now I'm getting serious. Did that affect the sound at all? Hopefully not. My speaker is not hanging from the table. Oh no! The Knight of Infamy! Okay, sound is the same. Good to know. Well, he won't be doing anything against my Knight of Glory. Okay, he's a 3-color deck. And I'm caught up pretty well here. He seems to be flooded as he actually discarded a land. And I think I'm staying back with the Knight of Glory and attacking with the Ravenous Rats then. Or am I? He will just attack with the Knight of Infamy, so no, I'm not doing that. Always yield to your own exalted triggers. And I'm flooding like crazy. But Sarah Avatar can come and save me. Yes, I am playing Sarah Avatar. Oh. Doing some beats. There is one turn where I can throw away the Ravenous Rats, but this is not the turn. But now I really need to draw something useful, like Bloodhound Bat. Well, the Griffin Protector will put a stop to my Knight. Benediction. I don't like this card at all, but I included it to try it out. Well, better try it out then. Tapping you. Do you wish to use the ability? Yes, please. But now he'll just swing with the Griffin Protector and do more damage than I do. So I really need to draw something. His hand is full of business, just 4 cards, now 3. Battleflight Eagle. Yeah. This Griffin Protector is going to be huge. He hits me for 7, but he can't hit me for 7 next turn. So I'll actually live through that. And I'll hit him for 4 and for 4. I do have to pacify the Griffin Protector here, of course. But he can just swing with the Battlefight Eagle twice. But at least the Protector can do more damage. So I need to find something that deals with the Battleflight Eagle next turn. Will it yes? Will it yield? And I have him on 2-turn clock now, but he has me on 1-turn clock. And I really need to find something. And War Priest, of course, is game. I'll make a note of the War Priest. And now I'm dead next turn. I am not, despite having won so much in M13, I am not happy with the Black-White Exalted deck. It never comes together for me, really. So, well, this was a strange game, but let's see what we can do. And I now have to consider my other colors. And I should really have looked into building another deck as well. The blue stuff looks good, but I couldn't get it together really. And this is just a more consistent deck. Flames, Slumbering Dragon, Rummaging Goblin. Think I'm gonna need that splash. Or do I? My notice have across a wild reverse safe passage, angelic benediction. Okay, I can take out the benediction. I could bring in some. I think I'm going with this. He doesn't do damage, so I don't need safe passage. And I'm taking out 2 planes, 1 swamp to make room for the 3 mountains. I need to take out 1 more. Actually going the same colors as he is. Muckwader. Muckwader or Goblin? think it is a goblin. Something else needs to be cut, and I think it's a silvercoat lion. No, of course not. It's a ravenous rat. No, I need them for the ring. So I'm cutting silvercoat lion here. I'm at 18 creatures, and I am going in with this deck. So I added red, and that's of course very dangerous, because I become inconsistent. Gotta keep this hand. Pretty bad not to have any black. And the avatar feels very distant, but I have 6 life gain cards, so I figured that avatar would be good, and I did win by avatar in the first round. That's a sweet turn 2 play. And now he plays the Knight of Infamy. Yes! The arch enemies face off once again, and never shall they meet. I am behind on the clock, probably due to lagging. Splashing for 1 drop, Flames of the Firebrand. Was there 1 drop that I splashed for? Yeah, the dragon. Yes, the dragon, but he's not really 1 drop. He is an 8/8 guy at some point in his life. I think I have to deal with the attended right now when I have the mana. I love the way Slumbering Dragon. I rate him as a 3rd to 5th pick. I love the way he just shuts down the game. Especially in a deck that tries to cast Sarah Avatar. So he just buys so much time. Of course, the Slumbering Dragon is even better if you have the red ring, but I don't. Oh my god! That's such a great card. I'd much rather have the Disciple of Bolas. I'm lucky he's just doing it. Why didn't he attack, get exalted, and then sacrifice the knight? I would have... of course, sacrifice the pacify guy is probably better. But Disciple of Bolas, I like to get 3 cards. Okay, now I need to stop drawing lands. So now I have the 7 lands. And it's sad that he gets through with the knight all the time, as he will reduce my avatar to 8/8. Soundstriker! Pretty good. Actually, my avatar will be a 5/5 by the time she comes out. Yeah, swinging with both here does 6 damage instead of 5, so I just swing with both. Play the avatar. Play the Soundstriker, I mean. And the Soundstriker is key here to help. He probably has a verdict. Yep. I don't think I should play around the verdict there. If he doesn't have it, I'll look really stupid. This stops the bleeding and makes the avatar larger. I hope he doesn't have pacifism. Yeah, the memories. Yeah, this is like a very retro deck. But I think Sarah Avatar is playable in the deck if you have enough life gain. And this deck is just packed with life gain. Although I never draw it. This is probably bad news. Stuff it all! Yeah, that's the perfect counter to Sarah Avatar, right? And he isn't green, so he can't play. He can't play Prepon, which will kill me. But now it's more important to play the Walking Corpse than to play anything else. But I don't really have a way around Stuff It All except all my flyers, and I actually have quite a few. So we are now at a standstill. I need to load the deck and check if I can actually deal with Stuff It All in any way. Especially now since I took out Angelic Benediction. So M13, Phantom Seal today. I have played some M13. There is no way, and I got to bring back Angelic Benediction, because Stuff It All just kills me here. I am significantly worse at sealed deck than draft. I am at a 68% match win percentage in draft over the last 200 drafts. Not only M13, I am higher in M13. But I am 51% match win in sealed deck over the last like 7 years. So I absolutely suck at sealed deck compared to draft. Which is why I need practice. But sealed deck is often so unfair. And draft you have a chance to save yourself, but sealed deck you just have to take the beat. I also think Sarah Avatar would be playable in sealed deck as it is somewhat slower. I have 3 of those guys. But we don't see them. And now I'm dying very quickly here. I don't think I played Avatar. Do I need Avatar as a blocker? Probably not. There might be a point in concealing it. But I am almost dead now. And I don't think he had that much better cards than I did. But I burned all my luck recently. And he's just crushing me now. Well, that's a good card, and I obviously need to kill the Bloodhound Bat. This guy is indestructible, so I can't kill him. And yeah. Lag. Die! We are at the same time right now, and I need to mind that. Always. M13 matches end on time, maybe 5% of the time. And I have vowed never to be the one losing time. I never am. That was a sweet feeling. And I yet live for another 4 turns at least. Round the blocker. So if he can now remove the War Falcon, he has won this game. But if he cannot, I get another draw step. But he can. Yeah. That was sad, and it confirms that I like drafting a lot better than I like Seal. But I have to learn, because the Magic Online Championship is Seal. So we have to wait for the next round. We have completed the documents. These are my latest drafts. So I did pretty well in the M13 drafts lately. Much better than I'm doing here. Now I'm fighting for my life. Yeah, Seal, that's always been hard. I don't know how people does it. I don't know how people play so well in Seal that some people do. I've tried so hard and I play Magic so long, but I just randomly lose Seal games. But I did read an article on Pure right now, very recently about M13 Seal. I did go through it a bit earlier today, but it made me not play blue in this draft. I'm getting the article here, or my copy of it. These are the print runs, I haven't studied them really. Top tips for M13 Seal. Never play blue, look at black, look for Vampire Night Talks that murdered and anything really salted, blood on bat. Black is just deeper. Green, look for Rancor. Green is deep, so green black. Red is better than you think, and white is weaker than you think. So this guy played red-green, black-green, black-red. It's very similar to my experience in draft. And of course those tendencies should probably be bigger, greater in Seal. One more round, then it's off to the gym. I played 2 drafts today, 3-0 and 2-1. I would hate to 1-2 this thing. This is my war budget before the mocks. It's pretty drained right now. I played so much to get into the online championship. New player M13 draft. Yeah, that's great. I was about to set up a bot chain and I didn't do it, but I started 6 accounts and I got to play 4 new player drafts in every account. Then I started 2 more accounts since I started the channel. So I played maybe 40, almost 40 4-man M30 drafts, and they are so much fun. It's actually my favorite activity. I love the 4-man drafts because they teach you more about signals. And it's much easier to get a decent deck, absolutely. It's so much easier. Of course the opposition is even worse than here, but I still love them. And I will keep just setting up new accounts. You can have as many accounts as you like on Magic Online. And it actually is pretty good to have more accounts because when they give out player awards, if you log into all your accounts every month, you get an award per account. So now I think I have 16 accounts. It was great when there was the 10-year anniversary. Got 16 grade board decks. No, I didn't have 16 accounts at the time. Anyway, 4-man new player drafts, really fun. I have 8 videos of them on the YouTube channel for the 2 most recent accounts. And I did actually do a 4-man draft where I said that I could only draft flyers. So the only creatures that were allowed were flyers. I drafted every flyer. And in the 4-man draft, that meant that nobody else had flyers. So every flyer was unblockable. And that was pretty fun. I won the draft really good. So in 4-man drafts, there are actually tactics like that. You could also try drafting every 2-drop, so that nobody else has a 2-drop. And then you have the edge on everybody else. Though that edge would be much greater in Gatecrash 4-man, but there are no Gatecrash 4-mans. In M13, the critical drop is the 3 drop, and 3/3 creatures are much better than 2/2 creatures. Okay, we're off for the final round. One guy has quit. Deroff has also quit, so 2 guys have quit. So that means that they are saving money on this draft, because one of us will be 1-2. No, there will be 4. Some will be paired. No. Okay, Noxy, Teling, the Mama, Isra, Art. And the guy I played has dropped. And so I will play Noxy, Teling, or Isra, Art. And 2 of us are not going to get any prize, because 2-1 gives you 1 booster. And then 2 more guys will not get any prize, so that's the same as usual. I'm just rambling now. Let's get prepared for this. I would love to meet Noxy as he got the bye after losing, so he probably has the worst deck. Teling did well against Altered One, so he probably has the best deck. And Isra'd won the bottom match, barely, so I'm not too scared of him. So I'm scared of Teling, and I really want to run into Noxy. I don't know why I do these reasonings, but I do. When I'm done with the mocks, I might just buy a new account to do 4 mantras, because they're so much fun. I do 4 of them. I'm really not sure what I will be doing after the Magic Online Championship. Maybe I should get into Modern. I know what I should do is to practice with Seeing Stormpost, but Appropriate isn't my thing. And it's Isra Art. That was the second best alternative. And let's now crush this guy and get ourselves a booster that we can draft with later. This is a fantastic hand, we're going to keep it. It's not fantastic at all, but we're going to keep it. He takes a mulligan. So that makes him even more vulnerable to Sarah when she shows up. Second turn Ring, third turn Guardian, fourth turn nothing. And fifth turn Sarah! Woohoo! And there's the Sarah mana, so now we don't want any more mana. I don't think I have too many cards that cost 2 black. Okay, he is the good colors. Black-green. Oh, the blood on the bat will do some work. Chronomaton is just so good. I think Chronomaton is about the same power level as Sarah. Sarah is a little better, but not much. Because Chronomaton just wins game by himself. And not this time. This time I'm going to win. By ringing up this blood on the bat. Shade. Way too slow. I'm tempted to use the ring here, but of course it must be better to play with Farah. Oh, Mr. Faithmender, so I have longed for you. I have longed so much for you, I mean. My English is just worse. I've been talking all day, playing M13 Limited, like a possessed person. Sarah Angel! Yeah, board presence is better than ring, yes. Absolutely. I don't know what I was talking about. I was just rambling. I wanted to quit the ring so bad. Okay, here is Centaur Courser coming over for some business. And he obviously has a trick. I am not too concerned about 3 damage. I'm gonna live through. No, I'm actually gonna block because I'm probably not gonna do an exalted attack anyway. So let him kill the Guardian. Okay, and he didn't. He just took out that thing. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'll just empty my hand here. And... or do I equip the regeneration on the Sarah? Maybe that's all I need to do, actually. Yeah, it's probably better to have Sarah with regeneration mana. And just beat down. And then I can play the Faithmender next turn. Not risking her, you can't kill her now. I'm behind on clock, which always irritates me when it happens. That's why I keep talking about it. I think I could very well ride this Sarah to victory. Unless he plays enough Rhox. Well, the Hydra for 4, but I think that's too slow, right? Is it? Let's count. 4, 8, 16. That's 28 damage. And I will get some life with the Sunstriker. Now I actually... I'm not sure here if I can do it in time. But next time I threw down Faithmender and gain life for him too. Is it fast enough? She doesn't have... the Primordial Hydra doesn't have trample yet, so yes, it is fast enough. Nighthawk. Well, that's probably it. Him getting an extra turn here is pretty bad. But I have a benediction. Though it doesn't kill him. Growing Nighthawk, but you can't really regenerate him. So I attack for 6. And I regenerate. He's up to 9. What if he now kills the Sarah? But I think I have to play the Faithmender here to get the 4 lives for the Sunstriker. But of course he'll do 32 points of damage next turn, so it doesn't really matter. I have to kill him. This... okay, I can draw Pacifist. But I am blocking this guy with the Sunstriker to get 4 lives. Okay. Well, he's playing my favorite colors. And I am playing my least favorite colors. What happened to the sound? Oh, it's just the echo thing. I don't know how to get around that, sorry. Yeah. It's my Swedish super robot sound. So what do I do now? I can get 6 lives with the Faithmender, but that's not gonna do anything. And I have just lost this match. But he doesn't know that yet. Oh, he let it go! Wow, that was brave. Because I have Essence Drain in my deck, but... okay, I have 16 toughness to block with, and I'm just dead. So I'm gonna F6 through this. The sad part is that the YouTube video now will have this crappy sound too. Okay, 0 to 1. This is not like drafting. What can I do against the Primordial Hydra? Is just the card that breaks a shield. Not much I can do against it. Win faster, pacify it. Don't have a switcher to sideboard in. I don't really have anything in red. My notice sidecard is a Wild Rebirth, which I could bring in for the Rise from the Grave. Safe Passage. I don't know. I just don't know here. I think I must play to my deck's strength and try to do the black-white exalted thing, just like I am doing it right now. So let's play as is. Often the right to reply, the right answer to the question. Okay, this could be the last game. Classic bad hand. Just 1 white mana for the Faithmender. The Safe Passage is not something I'm casting quickly. The Sarah will come out on turn 58. So this is pretty much a 6-card hand already. But it is a 6-card hand. It just needs 1 mana for the Faithmender, so I'm gonna keep it. Is the echo really bad? Mickey Younger. First turn Chronoton. So a pretty good start in this format. Second turn Black Ring, not so good. So it is pretty bad, right? I don't know how to get around it actually. I try shutting off the sound here so I don't get feedback into, so I don't get loop into the mic, but I don't get this echo when I record with like with the non-streaming software. I made 400 movies on YouTube, so I have some experience in that, but I've never had this echo problem before. And also, if I have a headset, I don't get the problem, but my headset, I don't have a headset here. So I'm going to get a headset and hopefully I can avoid it in the future. Now it's time for Mr. Faithmender. Oh. Also, the recording software causes lag, which the recording software I use for YouTube videos doesn't. Yeah, it is open and it is here, it is muted. So that is not the cause. Well, that was nice. Okay. I can now Knight of Glory and say passage if something happens and just gain 4 life. Is there a point to that? Also the Knight of Glory can block and survive any attack. But no, of course I should just play the Sarah. I also have the xsplit software open, which I record in, but that's also muted. That's over here. And I have my own speakers on, so I would know if... Oh god. Okay, confusing. I'm done, and F6ing. I'm not attacking. Okay, Walking Corpse, Night of Glory. Equip. So, play Night of Glory. Attack with the Sarah. And Walking Corpse. Equip. No, he can attack with the Chronomaton. I think it will block with the Faithmender. Or we might have a trick. And maybe I should just equip the Sarah and protect her. But if you could destroy the Sarah, you already would have. So I'm just swinging in with her. And it might be greedy to grow the Walking Corpse instead of being able to regenerate the Sarah. But I do have the safe passage, so anything that kills her doesn't kill her with damage. 5-5 Chronomaton. Ooh. I think the safe passage will be useful when they come over. Swing with Sarah, repeat and rinse. Okay, now I'm changing my mind and moving the ring to the Sarah. So he doesn't draw anything to take her out. Do I keep the safe passage up or do I play the Sunstriker? I think I play the Sunstriker. I have the regeneration mana. I don't see him killing me anytime soon. 6-6 Chronomaton. I block with Walking Corpse and Sunstriker. Yeah. Mutilate. And Rise from the Grave in his hand. Did I overcommit there? Yeah, I probably did. Is there anything I can do? Not really. Chronomaton actually lives, which is of course horrible. And I just lost. This deck was a lot better than the one I lost to in the second round, and I'm 1-2 here. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Well, if I draw the Sarah Avatar, I'm still happy, except that she just get Death Touch killed. No, I can regenerate her. And I draw a land. So I'm taking 4 turn here. And I'm not gonna use the safe passage yet. Hoping to get some value out of it. But I am going to sit down. And that's my speaker falling. Hey, what happens if I... Did that do anything to the echo? Wow, that mutilate was a good mutilate compared to my mutilate in my last draft. Okay, there's the Rise from the Grave. Okay, it's the same. Sarah Angel. Yeah, I got 1 more turn to live. So now I think I will regenerate, but I do have the safe passage, which I will probably use. So I'm blocking the walking corpse, casting safe passage. But it's just a stupid fog, except that it kills the walking corpse. And he has some more business. Pretty significant business. Okay, he's doing 10 damage. But I actually kill him in 2 turns. So I'm gonna cast the Guardians of Creation, attack, and I can regenerate. Wow, I'm really behind on the clock now because of the streaming too. And now he needs to... yeah, I'm gonna block the... pack leader, taking 6, and then I'm gonna kill the Sarah. Except that... ooh, that's pretty good. So I will kill the Sarah, or I will kill him. God damn. Lag. Do you block here? You probably do. He doesn't block. That was brave. I think he just could have blocked. Alright, 1-1, 30 minutes to win the last game. Should be good. Lag is horrible. This must be some sort... oh, I have 1 viewer left! Oh, I can understand them. Yeah, I'll probably just not stream in the future until I get this fixed, or just stream from the other studio. Ravenous Rats, really bad in this matchup. So they do carry the ring. I think I'm gonna go with Wild Rebirth. Yeah. Okay, that was a pretty good hand, if I can get the initiative. If I will be on the defensive, it's not as good. I have been playing M13s for 9 hours now, so I'm starting to get quite fed up. There will be no M13 played tomorrow. But I do need to train for the finals. Alright. So my curve is set. He's going ahead on the curve. If he casts an early pack leader, I don't know what I do. But I have a decent hand. Until he casts Cowering Fear. And I think that's the reason why I have to play Guardian. To not be as vulnerable to Cowering Fear. It's interesting that he hasn't cast Creature yet. So I'm 4-3. If I need to go to 5-4, I'll cast a Storm from Rhox. And I do. Not the plane I needed. I haven't seen... Oh, Mutilate. Naturally. It blocks, and that's because he has Mutilate. So I will not overcommit here. He has Mutilate for 3, and giving him a 2 for 1 there, that's okay. And why is Safe Passage still in my deck? I'm not really sure. I should probably drop Safe Passage instead of whatever I took out. And Night Talk, ooh. Yeah, he draws Vampire Night Talk every game. And of course this is a losing battle, Bloodhound Bat is just a lot worse. But the Sarah can take care of Night Talk. Unless he plays another exalted guy. And the Sarah should really do it with Safe Passage. Well, we get a pretty large Safe Passage turn next turn. And he knows about it quite well. So I'm gonna take it. And I'm gonna hit him for 6. And of course, if he finds another exalted outlet, Safe Passage won't work. Black Ring. he does attack. Why does he attack? So I block. And I cast a passage. That was a grave misplay, wasn't it? From him. And now I just win in 2 turns. The old power of Sarah Angel. You have luck. Okay. Thank you. My response to that. Should throw him off. Essence Drain on the Bloodhunt Bat, and not much to do about that. And I just take 4 here, right? Probably. Now I hope I draw some business! But I don't, though I can swing for 6. Next turn I'm gonna sacrifice the Silvercoat Lion. And even if it deals with the Sarah, the Squire is lethal. And I've learned through trial and error that I really have to play lander. I lost games because I didn't do that. It's a good habit just to sit with 1 land in half. Double attack. Well, I'm gonna block with Guardians of Acacia and the Silvercoat Lion. And will I really pull this off? I thought I would lose against this guy. Deck looks so good. No, he has double Essence Drain! But it doesn't save him, he goes for 5, and I still have the Exalted trigger. He does seem to have pretty high curve. His deck was awesome, much better than mine. But Sarah Angel just does the business. And I win! And I'm in a booster, that's great. Thank you for watching MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan. I was playing Phantom Seal M13 to a 2-1 result. Thank you for watching.